All right, it is 2 minutes until 10 o'clock. I'm going ahead and starting the stream. Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm KnowItAllDM. How y'all doing today? Today, I am starting on a new server that I have set up for the Coalition of Gamers. For those of you who don't know, the Coalition of Gamers is a group of YouTubers and other people who play video games. And one of the games that they have recently started playing was Empyrion. And so I was invited to join their group, and I joined them, and here I am. Currently, there is nobody on the server. Nobody has gotten on yet. I will be the first, but hopefully we will be getting other people playing on the server. It will be a persistent server, so whenever I get on, things may have changed. But for the most part, you know, it shouldn't be too difficult. So I'm going to give it one more minute. I'm going to wait right until 10 o'clock, and then at 10 o'clock, we will start heading down to the planet. We'll decide which planet to play on. And for those of you who are in the thing watching my stream and have not posted into the chat, welcome for joining. Choose which planet you want me to start on. So we've got Akua and Taladar. They're both temperate planets. They're going to be virtually identical, with the exception of Akua's gravity is 0.83. And Taladar's is a little heavier with 0.86. Akua has a slightly higher temperature at 39 degrees Celsius max, whereas Taladar is right at 35 degrees Celsius. And Akua has an atmospheric density of 1 kilogram per meter, whereas Taladar is 0.9, which means that bullets will travel a little bit further, just a little bit further on Taladar. So those are our options. Everything else is identical because it's the temperate start. So it is now 10 o'clock, and I guess we're going to start on Taladar. Let's go ahead and start. You know, while we're falling to the planet, let me make sure that my description is right, because I don't think my description is right. I have that problem a lot. Let's see. Live streaming. Let's aim a little bit further inland. Let's land just like right over here. Actually, this isn't a bad place to start right here. So, all right. Basic info. Yeah, no, this is there. Updating things. All changes saved. Stream health, it says video output low. That's it looks like it's got a decently smooth streaming thing. Let me reset my thing and see if that has any problems. Well, I'm not entirely sure what to do about that, but we're streaming here, sitting here. All right, Devin Wolf, hello and welcome to the stream. Let's grab our water bottle. So right away, we're on the beach. And apparently there's a storm, although it is not yet storming. So let's go ahead and craft up our survival tools. Actually, yeah, okay. So apparently on the start that I have it set to, for some reason we didn't start with a survival tool. In the single player games now, you start with a survival tool, don't have to craft one up. But let's see what we got. We got corn dogs on this beach. This beach actually looks like a decent place to try to start setting up a base, which is going to be the main focus of what we're going to be doing today. Taking a look at the map here, we're on a little peninsula right here with a beach that connects them. But we got forest on either side, which should be decent for gathering resources. First thing I'm going to want to do is get a couple of, let's see. First I'm going to want to get some levels. I don't see the point in them having anything at level 1 anymore, because you can't even make a portable constructor until level 3. So, I mean, also everything at level 1 is unlocked, except that's level 2, which is still pointless, because level 2 things you can't even build until level 3. I don't know. It's weird. But it is now storming, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to have to start looking around for some resources to gather up. Throw the rock drill on. Looks like my escape pod has despawned, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and put my tent down so that I don't lose my positioning here. The tent's not going to do anything. See, you can't even use it in multiplayer. So, you know, you can just sit it down for aesthetics. But it's also a decent point marker on here where it says survival tent. That way I'll know where to come back. It looks like there's a little bit of a swamp over this way, which isn't bad, having a swamp nearby. If you're wondering about the server settings, Thunderlane, welcome to the stream. If you're wondering about the server settings, the settings are basically the same as for my recordings. Survivability is at medium, which is like the stamina usage, food usage, oxygen usage, radiation impacts, all that stuff is all at medium or normal. Resource deposits are at high and like rich and plentiful, so that it'll be easy for us to gather resources. God, it's really storming here. So we can gather resources rather easily from deposits and the like. I believe Windmask, welcome to the stream. I believe I do have auto miner depletion set to on, so it'll deplete the deposits. And I also have it set so in order to build vehicles and the like, you actually have to put them on a platform. The difficulties for enemy difficulties, however, the drones and all that, those are all on hard. Meaning that if you want to, you know, fight things, it'll be a lot more difficult. These things are already picked. I must have picked one of them. So, like, drone settings and everything. Darksider! Welcome back to the stream! Mushrooms! So we're hanging out on a server that I've got set up for the Coalition of Gamers, and yeah, we're trying not to die in a storm that appeared as soon as we got here. Oh, look, silicon, yay! The rarest material at the beginning of the game. Give me the silicon. Yay! If anybody's having problems with the stream, if it's buffering too much or something, let me know. I'll try to fix it, but everything should be good. Everything looks pretty good on my end, so apart from going into these deep wood areas, at least this is just a forest. Ooh, stimulant. Let me just eat some of this brain fungus things. Okay. I'm getting a little far from my tent for my liking. I need to go north to get back to my tent. Ah, grain. Lovely, lovely grain. It's nice that we've got a marsh area nearby as well to gather up this grain. I prefer looking for grain in marshes rather than in swamps because it's just slightly easier to identify because of the coloration differences between the swamps and other places. At least it's not a cold rain. We've got a decent temperature going on here, which is phenomenal. Oh. Okay. I'm mainly gathering up resources to gain levels and such because, you know, I need to get to level 3 before I can even get the portable constructor. So I'm just trying to gather everything I can see right now, even if I don't think I would ever use it. Now, the server has actually been up and running. Yay, level 3. The server has actually been up and running for a few days, and nobody's gotten on. I just hadn't had time until now. Let's see, miscellaneous, portable constructor. Let's go ahead and get a portable heater cooler going. And a detector. Let's get an ore scanner just for the heck of it. And we'll get a shotgun at the next level. So I need to get some iron and copper. Okay. There's some more plant protein to make some more food. Ooh, now it's getting a little cold as I go into the Martian forest areas. Ah, more berries. Let's go ahead and turn the berries and vegetables into juices because the juices are a source of health. Let's see. I think that's some copper right there. Neo Zero, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, it's a private server that I set up for the Coalition of Gamers. In order to join the Coalition of Gamers, you would have to talk to a guy named Dailyfix, and he's the leader of the Coalition of Gamers, and he's the go-to guy for getting in on it. But it's, you know, it's a group of people. You have to be active in the community once you get on, and it helps if you're a YouTuber, especially if you've got 1,000+ subscribers, because we're trying to get a group of YouTubers together so that we can help each other's channels grow and, you know, all that good stuff. And, you know, it's a lot of fun from, you know, from a viewer's perspective to watch the same thing from different points of view, so. Okay. Look at all these buds. This will help me when it gets cold again. I think it's time to head back out this way. I've got silicon and copper. I need some iron. Let's see. I want to gather up as much silicon as I can when I see it, because that's something that's a little rarer. The marsh actually seems to have all different types of metals, iron, copper, and silicon, which is another reason I like having marshes around when I start the game. And for those of you who are wondering what the seed is, the seed is 8675309. Just, you know, because. Alright, so now we've got iron. We can make a constructor and heater. I don't really need that. I can make more berries. Yeah, once the stream is over, I will link the other gamers that I know of who play Empyrion in the descriptions below. In fact, every time I do a video on this server, which I'll probably be doing some videos as well as streaming on this server, I'll have a link to the other YouTubers as well. Daily Fix unfortunately doesn't have a whole lot of time to play it right now because he's got real life to deal with, but he definitely wants to get on and play, so he'll definitely be one of the ones that I link in there even if he hasn't gotten on the server yet. Still making that thing. Let me keep looking for resources while I'm waiting. More proteins. Let's head a little bit further north this time and see what we got out this direction. Let's see, a Triceratops. Is that some more grain over there? That looks like some more grain over here. Yay, grain! And we've got some berries, more berries. We got a lot of rocks out here, which is nice. More silicone. I'm really hoping to find more iron and copper while I'm waiting so that I can go ahead and get a bike made up. Even more silicone. Maybe they upped the silicon spawn rates. Probably not. I'm probably just getting lucky having silicon over here in the marsh. Okay, there's some spice under here. And buds and protein. And it's still raining, but it looks like it's about to stop raining. It says wind is the weather now. Well, it's definitely got wind, but it's also got a little bit of rain coming down. What do we got over here? Is this the other side of the beachfront? Yeah. I would like it if it would stop raining. That would be nice. But at least it's a warm rain. There we go. Now we just have wind. Alright, that portable constructor should be made up. And I didn't have quite enough copper for the heater cooler, which is fine. I'm not terribly worried about that. Now that I've got a portable constructor, I can start gathering up these rocks all around and turn them into ores. And since there's a lot of rocks here on the beach, I think that's what I'm going to start doing right here. Let's throw you down there. And let's organize this a bit. This and that and this can all come down here. Fiber and the ores can go in there. Because I'm going to go ahead and get stuff started up with that momentarily. Let's just grab some ore off the ground here. Or grab the stones here off the ground. The kittens have gotten a little bit bigger. They can still perch on my shoulders and everything. We actually just gave them a bath today, and they didn't like that, but they're all nice and smell good now. So they don't smell like, well, cat. Okay. Yeah, the main reason I haven't been recording with the cats as much is because they are a little bit more trouble sometimes than their cuteness. They like to play with the cords, and they get all in my way on the keyboard, and sometimes it's cute, but when I'm trying to do semi-serious recordings and all, not that I'm really that serious, but you know, when I'm recording, sometimes they just get in the way and they cause trouble, so. I don't think golems come out on the beach. They come out on the sand biomes, not at the beach. The beach, I'll have spiders and something else. The beach is more akin to the forest and areas like that. If it said sand instead of beach, then I would be worried about golems. And by worried about, I mean I would be trying to get a shotgun so I could murder their faces. Yeah, I'm actually not in the desert area right now. I'm in a beach area. As you can see in the top right corner, it says beach. It would say sand if it were the desert areas on the temperate planets. So. Hey, was it Possess1 Gaming? Welcome to the stream. I've not seen you here before, so welcome. Q Kid, welcome to the stream. Yeah, cobalt and promethium ores is found in the radiated biomes, which is the only place you can find cobalt on the planet apart from looting. Okay, I've gathered a decent amount. I could make like 2 more ores if I had to of copper. Wow, that was quick. Oh yeah, golems have some of the best ore loot in the game. The desert golems, one time during experimental, I was like right next to a sand biome, and the golems came out, and they came out during both day and night, which was interesting. But I started killing them, and I got all types of ore. Erestrums, Ascosium, just everything. What do I need for a motorbike? I need lots of things. I want to go find some more iron, but it's gonna start getting dark soon. Crap. Unfortunately, the forest biomes don't have a lot of iron. Let's see, if I just head straight north through this forest to the other side, will I get to someplace that has iron? We shall see. Or we'll get killed by things on the ground. Hopefully not. While I'm waiting and doing things, let's go ahead and do 23 more of those. 2 more of those. I don't want to run out of stamina. Let's do an energy drink. Oh, I can't do any more than that. Crap. I got it unlocked. In fact, just now I got it unlocked, but I used it during experimental, I haven't had a chance to use it much yet after the full release so far. But I do like the detector. In fact, I love the hover vessel detectors. But, uh-oh, spider. Go away, spiders. That's right. Stay away. Crap. Jumpity, 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 because I can't do much. Because I don't have a real weapon yet. Alright. Come on. If I could find a rock or something to get on that's out of their reach. Okay. Okay. Now. You give me 5 stamina. You give me 25. I'll go ahead and drink that. Let's see if I can just kill these by standing on a rock. There's one. Really? You're going to try to attack the rock? Really? Yeah, that's right. Run away and then come back. All right. Spiders are down. In this game, on this server, I think I'm going to do like I did in the Alpha 7 Coalition of Gamers server and try to get that the ARV Titan back, because I didn't show off what all that can do just yet. And so I'm going to try to I'm probably going to start building a lot of my own stuff. But one of the first things I'm going to build, I'm going to do it a slightly different than I did last time. I'm going to be exploring more planets. So right now we're on the Akua Omicron thing because it's made more for multiplayer. We're on Taladar right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, on here, I want to spawn in, instead of doing a lot of space drilling, I'm going to spawn in an ARV core driller once I get to level 15, which is a hover vessel that has a drill turret on it that drills straight down, and you can park it over top of a deposit and just mine it out from above the ground. And I'm going to build a capital vessel that can transport that around from planet to planet. And we're going to go from planet to planet, mining out the ore deposits that we need until we have enough stuff to spawn in the ARV Titan at level 25. Because it's more interesting than the way I did it last time. Last time I built a capital vessel that was made for mining the asteroids and the like. But this time I think I'm going to do a strip mining approach with the ground-based miner. All right, I got a little off track. I need to head north towards the mountains. Oh, crap. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. No. 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 Go away! Go away! Ugh. Okay. Time to heal up a bit. This is the difficulty that we have on multiplayer server. Yeah. Oh, I'm too cold now? Oh, okay, that's nice. That's just because it's cold and I was drinking things that make you cold. Okay. Instead of those, let's cancel that. Let's make a couple of these. Is there anything else trying to kill me now? Yeah, I know my stamina's gone down because I drank the berry juice and got cold too quickly. Now I need to drink the hot beverage. Once that's done, I'm just going to wait up here until my stamina recovers, because I don't want to have to fight things with this little thing. Drink a hot beverage. Another hot beverage. Another hot beverage. Let's eat some food. Okay, now I can go ahead and add that to that. Okay, in order to save a blueprint, what you do is you aim at the thing and press Alt-O, and it will bring up the factory, but it'll say save, overwrite, it'll be like save, overwrite, up something else like that, and you just click save when you press Control-O. I can't, or Alt-O. I can't show you right now because I don't have anything to save, but I will definitely show you that once I get the whatchamacallit thing built that I'm planning on, the capital vessel, to transport the miner. Yeah, it has to be the right Alt and the O button. Okay, we're coming out into low mountains. All right, so we've got some copper here. That's good. I think this place might have... I think this is just copper and silicon in the low mountains. Okay, but we'll take what we can get. Once I get this copper and silicon... Jonathan Cole, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Once I get this copper back to the constructor over there, I should... Whoa! Go away, spiders. Okay. Let's get back somewhere where we can fight, which means on top of a rock. Huh. I should be able to spawn or to build a motorbike. There is a lot new in Alpha 8. As you can see right now, I've got this little tool here, which is the only thing I can use right now because I haven't been able to build anything else. Maybe those spiders will leave me alone now. I think I'm just going to head back to my my campsite. You don't start with a portable constructor, which is what they renamed the old survival constructor. Mark Dunlap, welcome to the stream. And instead you've got a in-suit constructor they named the survival constructor, where you can build some basic techniques. Planets are really, really large now. They can go between the sizes from Alpha 7, which is class 2, all the way up, which is like, I think, 8 kilometers around or something, all the way up to class 5, which is 64 kilometers in diameter, and or in circumference or something like that. Um, and the starter planet is a class 4 planet. And as you can see, this area here is all that I've discovered just now. But it's a lot larger than before. Night Thunderlane, thank you for joining us. I am alone on the server, but unfortunately you cannot sleep on multiplayer servers regardless of whether anyone else is on or not. Because the way that the servers work is that they're persistent. You know, it wouldn't make much sense for you to be able to sleep with other people on, and they haven't been able to differentiate that. So, and I'll show you in a second. When you look at the tent, it just says press left shift to pick up. You can't even use it to get warm or anything. It's just there. So, I've been doing good, Jonathan Cole. Just hanging out, having fun, doing stuff. Okay, bike. That's the first important thing. Next, after the bike, I'm going to want to build a base starter. I doubt I'll be able to get those up and running, but I'll go ahead and queue them in here and see if it does. I'll probably need to go grab more iron and do some more searching. After that, go ahead. I know you can do that. Let's see, what else? Got these, give me more berry juice, give me 10 more of those. Actually, no, don't give me 10 more of those. Give me... don't worry about it. Yeah, give me 10 more of those. I need more food. Throw the fiber in here. I'm going to throw all these that I don't need clogging up my inventory in here. I'm going to need an energy drink. So put one of those in here. And once my bike gets finished up, I think I'm going to head south searching for deposits and such. But I'm also going to gather up some wood because I want my first base to be made out of wood. Just because it's easy to build. I'll probably just build a simple cabin today. And once that's all built up and powered and everything, you know, then I'll start working on like a hover vessel and other things like that to get around the planet better. Okay. So I've got it building up a core. Let's head south and see what we can find this way. Now that I have a bike, I can travel a lot faster and not use stamina, and yeah. I just made a giant technological leap right here by grabbing this bike. Not that you can tell by the fact that I keep running into things, but it is faster. Captain Adonis and I are going to be doing multiplayer on version 8, just like we did with previous versions. But we're waiting until we get the Season 8 of Iron Man off the ground before working on when to do that, because Captain Adonis has a lot of work to do with the Iron Man Season 8. And so he's got that he's working on right now. And once we've got that off the ground and up and running, he and I will be talking together about getting multiplayer Alpha 8 season. It's like Season 6, I think, up and running. Big Assassin, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Wow, there's snow over this way. It must get really cold. Wow, it's like -1 degrees over here. But there's a lot of copper and silicone here. Sheesh, I don't want to stay too long up here. Look at that, -6. -7. Wow, it's gonna get like really, really cold. You can put any number in for the seed of the planets. So I just chose 8675309 for obvious reasons, at least for those of you who are musically inclined. But see, I need to find iron. I need to find a grassland. But often I'll use telephone numbers or, you know, dates or, you know, random other numbers. Then what kind of seed are you talking about? If you're talking about for the growing crop plants, there's like 5 or 6 more than there were in previous versions. But they grow the basic, like the more generic stuff. So you've got like 3 or 4 different types of plants that grow vegetables. You've got like 2 or 3 that grow, it's like 2 that grow grain. It's like 3 or 4 that grow vegetables. Cause like the Durin plants, the, Durin's, pumpkins, what was it? Durin's, pumpkins, tomatoes, plant protein plants, all give vegetables. Anything that was a vegetable gives vegetables. Things that were starches give vegetables, you know. And then you've got AHEX plants, which are the only growable that grows plant protein. You've got corn and wheat, which both grow grain. You've got space oranges, which are the only fruit plant in the game. Yeah, pretty much. The game seeds can be anything from... You can't use 0. It has to be 0. It has to be 1 or higher, because it uses game seed 0 for the creative mode, and it can't use that same seed for anything else. So... That's right. Pear things are fruits. I forgot because I haven't seen a single pear thing since Alpha 8 Experimental came out. So that's why I forgot that they exist. I want to gather up this copper while I'm here, because copper is the more expensive resource to make. I really need to find somewhere with iron. Is this silicon right over here? Yeah, that's silicon right over here. I might have to start searching swamp biomes for iron. Let's see what these little peninsula areas down here are. Yeah, I see that silicone, but I'm going to ignore it. Let's see. These are all low mountains. This is a little swamp, but I don't think it's big enough to spawn iron resources. Yeah, the grasslands and the starter biomes, but since I'm on the default Akua Omicron, there is no starter biome, so I'm having to actually search for a grassland. Okay, let's see. I think I want to come back this way and go west along this side of the mountain area. Sheesh, these mountains are really hilly. I think it's ironic I haven't found any deposits yet looking over this entire area, but that's the way it happens sometimes because there are only 12, 10, and 14 deposits plus the 10 promethium. So to cover this entire planet, deposits are certainly rarer than they were in Alpha 7.6. Oh yeah, at least the bikes work a lot better than they used to. I couldn't stand riding bikes. Now sometimes I prefer riding a bike to a hover vessel. If I'm going short distances, I'll just throw the bike down and, you know, head out. The only problem I have seen with bikes, and I don't know if they fixed it since the problem in the experimental, is that if you pick up a bike that is in a sensor area from a base or capital vessel, then it will deactivate that sensor permanently until you take it off and put it in a different position. It's really annoying, and I hope they fixed it, but I don't know, because I haven't tried it since full release. It'd be something that would be worth testing, though. Alright, I found a swamp here. Oh, and it's raining again. Yay! Swamps have iron and copper, but they have more copper than they do iron, but they don't have a whole lot of either. Oh, plant monster. Yay! Bye, plant monster. There's some silicon. Now that it's dark and rainy and stormy, it's hard for me to see. So I could have passed some iron and I would never know. Yes, because that is really how physics work. Let's see. They've got debug drill, debug assault rifle, debug rocket launcher. They've got a debug something else, but I don't remember what it was. I'll have to go back and check. I don't use the debug tools much. What I really wish they would do is give you like a debug multi-tool, which would allow you to do a lot more than you can currently do with a multi-tool, or even with the basic building controls. Is this a grassland? This is a grassland. Nice. Because if they gave you a debug multi-tool that could say, like, reclaim blocks at the same rate that you can just control or alt-click them away or something, then it would be nice. Alright, Savannah's edges don't have iron. Let's see if we can stay in the grassland area over here and find some iron. Oh! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No advanced vehicle port. I do not want any of your red juiciness. No, I do not. I do want this iron here. And since I am... Ah, spiders! Grr. Looks like there's no iron for me today. What about this iron? Are those spiders gonna follow me out to here? Okay. Yeah, they just actually fixed that your light stays on. Finally, when you get off of a cockpit, your light stays on. And with the bike, it does the same. So, that's a good thing. Well, this is iron in the Savannah's Edge. I wonder if it's a leftover from the grassland right there, or if the Savannah Edge actually has iron in it now, because it didn't used to my recollection, but apparently it does now. Maybe I just never found it before. So hopefully I can find a place to set up a base with a deposit nearby. I might actually see if I can hold on to the this is a sand biome. Nice. It's a small sand biome, but it's a sand biome nonetheless. I might hold on to the base stuff that I built up in the constructor, and just start working on a simple hover vessel bike to get me around, and try to find a spot to set up a base. One thing that I wish they would do, is this more sand or is this a beach? Yay, more sand. One thing that I wish they would do, this is a large sand too. One thing that I wish they would do is update the hover vessels, and I'm hoping like Alpha 9 or 10 will be a hover vessel ground vessel update, where they update it and make it so that with hover vessels, you start out with like ground-based vessels with wheels and the like, and then upgrade it to hover mode later. All right, let's head back this direction, back towards my camp. Yeah, with the, they actually have new spawn points that they put in called patrols, and they often put like spiders and creatures around deposits just to make it a little bit more difficult to mine things. But once you have legitimate weapons and the like, it's not a problem. How much iron did I get? 31? That's not bad. It's not good either, but it's not bad. Alright. Let's do this. And continue on. There's more spiders that can leave me alone. I'm gonna have to go around this way. It doesn't look like I'm going to be getting a base fully built today, but I might get a hover bike started at least. It won't be insulated or anything. When I started playing the game, this was like 2 years ago with the pre-alpha just before Alpha 1 and into Alpha 1 release. I didn't have a decent graphics card. I had a, my stuff should be right around here somewhere. There it is. I had a, whatever graphics card came with my computer, and I didn't have, wow, it built up a decent amount of stuff that I didn't expect it to. Okay, let's go ahead, now that I'm leveled a bit, let's unlock the basics for a hover vessel. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna need. I'm gonna hold off on unlocking anything else in case I need something else. So, y'all can go in there. Let's start with hover vessel starter, generator, fuel tank, one of those, 4 of those, 3 of those, and 1 of those. That's the minimum that I am going to need for a hover vessel. Let's see how much of that gets crafted up. And while we're doing that, we're going to explore a bit more this direction. So I'm going to head northeast, sorry, and see what we've got up there. I think this time I want to stick to the shore around here. I see there's a forest over there. I wonder if there's anything on the other side of that forest. One thing that I've figured out about the water is that if there's grass sticking up above the water, you can ride your motorbike through it without any problems. But if the grass is completely submerged, it drowns your bike. Okay, well this is a nice little islandy area. There's no... So like if I come through here, yeah, submerged. Let's see. I think these islands are forest. Ah, a copper deposit. Nice. Let's get to the top. Okay. And let's see if we can head closer that way. Here's a seaweed sticking up. Okay. Let's head over towards this copper deposit, see if there's anything else. Go away, raptor! Nobody wants you. Savannah's Edge, which means that there's a little bit more iron over here. I hear some spiders. Ah, there's 2 copper deposits. There's more spiders. I may still be on part of the island area. Let's see if I can get inland without having to cross the water. Well, there goes my bike. Come back here. Okay. Yeah, let's head this direction. Here's a little grassland here, which isn't bad. There's a couple of copper deposits, but I need Oh yeah, if I find an oasis. Oases are nice. They're often small, but they are really worth. Whoa! They're really worth exploring oases for not just the gold, but the plant protein as well. It'd be interesting if they made like really small POIs that only spawn in the oasis, and have like, you know, that aren't even like buildings or anything, like maybe a well that underneath the well is a epic loot crate or something. That way finding oases would be even more beneficial, you know. So there's a copper deposit. I may be getting too far from my constructor. I think I want to turn around and head back. Let's see, if I go over the mountain areas this direction and back down, I should be able to explore a bit more than I have already. It's funny that the mountainous areas here are forests. They're really, you know, they're not mountains or hills, they're forests with giant hills in them. But that's just based on altitude. Altitude, temperature, and humidity is what determines what biome is where. And so right now we're not up in the altitude that can give mountains yet, even though it's a severely noisy hills. CN77, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. Now I lost which way I was heading. Through this little gullet here. Oh, it's water. I don't want to go into the water. I need to go this way. Now we're in the low mountains, where it's starting to get colder. I want to get to the top of the mountain, see what's on the other side. Whoa. Alright, so we've got a decent amount of mountains up here. And it's really, really, really cold. So let's head back south, back towards where my camp is. Whoa! And I'll gather up some copper while I'm here. Okay. It wasn't a lot, but there's some silicon. Okay. Let's get down out of this cold, cold, cold area. Yes, I am too cold, I know. Okay. Goodbye, spiders. Interesting, there's a Savannah's Edge right there. Let's head down here. bike physics still don't work quite right. Is this a grassland? This is a little grassland area. Let's see if there's any iron over here. There's some silicon in the low mountains portion of it. We've got more copper. Okay. I'm gonna go grab some iron while I'm over here because I've got copper deposits, which is good because copper is the more expensive thing to craft. And if I'm gonna just craft it out of dirt, I want to be able to get copper. And let's go ahead and eat some of this because this will increase my temperature as well. Okay, let's see. Copper deposit, copper deposit. This copper deposit's right here. Now I need to go this direction. Let's see. Yeah, right across here. Okay, this is a decent little grassland. There's spiders everywhere, but once I get a shotgun, that won't be a problem. Alright, I need to head west a bit more. And then I should be able to head south from here down along this little land island bridge thing. Once I get my hover vessel built, I will definitely be able to explore a lot better. Okay. Yeah, you didn't get a very much of anything, did you? Okay, so one of those, we need a generator. Four of those, three of those, and one of those. I think the next problem we're gonna have is definitely copper. So let's head back to that grassland right up here and gather up some copper. That grassland was up in this area, I think. It may have been up here. But we'll get up there and we'll see. Once I get the hover vessel up and running, and I think I am definitely going to want to get a hover vessel mobile constructor going, but I think I'm going to wait until I at least get to my next level before doing that. Up the mountain and east. Yeah, here we are, grasslands. Where's this low mountain still? There's a low mountain still. Now we're in the grassland. Okay, there's some copper and some iron. I think that's iron over there. Yeah. So the starting part of this with Alpha 8 is a little bit more grindy, but for a survival game, it's definitely the survival feel that I expected from the survival game to start with. Because like in other survival games, when you start, you know, you're definitely worrying about food and resources and all that. And you can't build, you know, vehicles and stuff right away. Talking more like in Ark. In Ark, you know, it's really a grind to start with for like the first several hours. Trevor Dare, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. Yeah, I think I will change my tent when I get back there. I need more copper, not more spider. Silicone. I'm probably going to need some more silicone soon, too. Let's see what we got right over here. Any coppas? Nope, but we got some rocks. Oh, there's some copper up there. Nice. Okay. And what's this over here? That's just a rock. Some silicone. Ah, more copper. I think I might actually make my hover vessel, not a hover bike, but a one with a basic, whatchamacallit, basic cockpit, so that I can go into colder temperatures and not have to worry. Let's get this. Okay. There's some more silicone, a decent amount right there, 2 rocks. Right, I should be coming back up on my tent. Over this way. There we are. Yeah, I keep forgetting that this actually has the different different types of camo setups. Alright, so it's still making those. Let's see. I do think I want to go ahead and learn the mobile constructor. I don't know if I'll be able to make it, but I do want to go ahead and unlock it. I know you can make it in here, and I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there at the end just to see if we can. And then once I get to the next level, I think I'm going to go ahead and get the fridge, armor locker, of course, I'm not going to do those just yet. But yeah, at least the fridge and the armor locker. Since I'm going to do that... Actually, I don't need an O2 tank at all. So, okay. Where's my bike? There's my bike. So you're still making some things up. What are we running lower on now? Silicon and copper still. So let's go and make sure we can get some silicon and copper. And maybe some more iron. Because you never know how much you're going to need until it's gone. Where am I heading? This way. Ah, there's a rock there. A rock with a little alcove in there. That'd be a nice place to set up a little campfire and stuff if this were Ark. I still don't see why you can't make the more basic things like an actual campfire and the like, but I understand the reasoning for it being that this is a more science fiction game, and I do get to set up the campsites that I like with the tent and the heater cooler, which I haven't made yet in this playthrough. But it would be interesting if you could create like a completely mobile base that you sit down on the ground, like complete with like armor lockers and stuff like that, storage and things like that. It'd be really interesting if you could, just so you could like set up a camp and then move on your way. There's a lot of silicon out here. And we got to get a bit more copper over here. This is what I needed. What I really need, though, is iron. And I can't really find a whole lot of that in the area. I'll have to go back to a grassland area. I got 16 and 19 more. That ought to be decent. Now the only thing that I would be lacking should be iron, and I might not need a whole lot of that. And then after I get the hover vessel built up, I'm going to see if I can actually build a detector and start looking for things with that. Okay, silicon, copper. Are you making up the stuff still? Yeah. So after that, make the detector, ore scanner, drill, and then 2 biofuel. That reminds me, I'm going to need biofuel for my hover vessel. Let's go cut down a couple of trees. And see if we can get some logs to make biofuel from. There's 4. That'll give us 8 biofuel, give or take. Because I believe it makes 20 fiber per log, and it takes 10 fiber to make 1 biofuel. It's really funny that whatchamacallit, the nitrocellulose is like you make 20 nitrocellulose from 1 fiber and 20 fiber from 1 wooden log. So you can make a lot of nitrocellulose, but you can only make 1 biofuel from, like 2 biofuels from 1 log. It's weird, but that should use up all the logs as well as the 20 fiber we have there. And I think after that we're actually going to be good on resources still. I'm going to go ahead and make up 20 of those. Let me do that before the biofuel. So let's go ahead and start working on this, because all I've got left is the cockpit that's being made up right now. So let me salvage those. I want this there, oh, there, and there. Actually, yeah. And then that, I'll put this here, that there, okay, and then we can put this here, this there. Frederick Hitchcock, welcome to the stream! And then these will go back here. I think there and there will be where I want those. So this, I'm going to make either this or that, because it's got the lowest profile. I think I want to do it with this one here. Like that. Yeah. John Rumfeld, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. Just so everybody who is here knows, I try to stream every Sunday at the same time from 10 to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is where I am. So if you want to try to catch me live next week, same time, same place. So we got about, 40 minutes or so, about 38 minutes left in this stream. So should be decent time to do things. Okay. I'm going to put this there. I'm going to be updating the thing with this and that and that. I may or may not put Gatling guns on it. I'm not a big fan of the Gatling guns. And if I had more stuff, I would get those as well. How close am I to leveling? Let me gather up some corn dogs from around the area and get some experience going and go ahead and see if I can get to the next level to learn more things. Okay. Yeah, it's nice when a good game goes on sale. I've been trying to get people that I know to pick up the game, but most of the people who would already have it. So there's some more berries that are regrown. Let's see. I've got to pick up 6 more items because I get 100 XP each. Because player progression is on medium. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Just got to find 2 more. There's one over here. 5. Oh, copper. Let me grab that while I'm over here. Copper. And I need like 1 more thing to pick. Ah, it looks like Confetti Moss is the winner. All right, time to head back. Here, let's just pick up stuff as we go, just to keep gaining levels and such. I still think it's hilarious that even without a jetpack, you can somewhat steer yourself while you're in the air. With a jetpack, it makes sense. Without a jetpack, not so much. Almost out of stamina, but it's okay. I'm almost back to my campsite. I really ought to have just taken the bike, but I didn't. Where's the bike? It's halfway underneath. Okay. Let's see. Alright, you're almost done with that. Let's do this and that. Put this here. Weapons. Shotgun. Hover vessel. Spotlight. Refrigerator. Oh, I gotta go through all those to get that crap. Might as well start learning them then. And then next level I'll get the armor locker going. Let's go ahead and grab this. So for this, let's do this, and I want to mirror you like so. Like that. I don't know why I put that there. Let's get rid of you. Okay. And then up here, headlights are going to go there and there. So let's go ahead. I'll take 10, take the 12 away from there. Can I make the headlights? 2 headlights. No, I don't need that refrigerator. I can't make the mini fridge here. Can't make cargo here. I can make that. I just don't have it unlocked. Which is fine. Once I get the headlights, go back to making biofuel. Let's go ahead and berry juice it up. And actually, let me go ahead and grab all the stuff that I don't need in here for making stuff and put it in here. Can you make a hover vessel refrigerator and stuff? You can. You can make this and just not a hover vessel fridge. Nope, yeah, you can. Right there. Cool. So once you're done with that, alright, give me everything that you don't need to make biofuel with. We'll put it in here. Okay. We'll put the headlights there. And then let's go ahead and put this here, there, and there. And up here, I think I'll put it there and there, and I can move some of those things later. Actually, yeah. What's the difference between that? Oh, that's just got extra struts in it, rounded corner, rounded slope. Interesting. Okay, anyway. Corner. I got you. I see what's going on. Okay. So now we've got the basics of this built. Let's grab some biofuel and chuck it in here. Let's see. Do you have enough stuff? You can make that and a cargo box, which is all I'm going to need. Let us auto group and then do this. Put all these on custom 1. Custom 1 is now movement systems, which are off. Power is on. Let's turn lights off so you can actually make those up. Once you're done making that, once you're done making that, go ahead and make, that's 6, make 9 of these if you can. Let's just do 10 just in case. Okay, we'll put number 4. That's the refrigerator here. We'll put the cargo box over there. Now, give me the spoilageables. And we'll throw those in here. Okay. And then the other stuff that... Actually, I can keep these in here because we can use them to make medicinal items. Alright. Now that I have these... I mainly used the struts to determine how I wanted to build it while I was doing other things. Okay, so I want this, like that, and that. up here. I want it here and there with this, not that, this, there. I think I miscalculated because that used up all 10. Go ahead and make 3 more. And you're still making biofuel? Yeah, you're still making biofuel. Jonathan Cole, what CV is it that you have for me to use? So I'm never opposed to using CVs, but I was hoping to, or planning to try to put the, to spawn in my ARV Titan in this playthrough, or in the on this server, because this is actually a server that I've got set up for my, for one of the groups that I'm in, the Coalition of Gamers. Alright, once you're done with that, I want you to go ahead and start making those. We'll throw more of this in here. I'm going to pick those up. Let's see. What size class is it? Because this this server is set up so that it can only spawn in... No, this one can spawn any limit, so that doesn't matter as much. Let's see. What was it I was going to do? I was going to get shotgun and ammo, pistol and ammo. But if it uses a lot of resources, I'd rather go ahead and do the ARV Titan, because what I've got for the ARV Titan Alpha 8 is, as you can see, it uses a lot of resources. It's size class 13, unlock level 25, and is meant for between 1 and 4 or 5 people to actually work on the ship. Let's see. Protector is 7. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold off on the docking pad. Let's get that off. Okay, so now we've got our simple hover vessel built. Let's activate the movement systems. Now, it appears to be slightly front heavy, which is not entirely a good thing. The main reason for that is the single... Hey, stay hovering. The main reason is that it's got a single hover thing back here, whereas it's got 2 in the back. I might need to put an additional hover somewhere, or I could try an artificial mass cube for this, see how that works. I don't know. If I did, I'd put it up there. But for now, it should be okay. Let's see if it, how it goes over water. Because if it gets dunked in the water, it would be no bueno. But it looks to be doing all right. Because of the hover height and the angle aren't too bad. All right, let us explore. Let's see. It looks like so far we've got like a belt of water. So I just want to head straight east-west and see where we stand. Smaller CV moving vehicles from planet to planet is actually what I plan on building, but I want to build it specifically around the design of my core driller, which is a hover vessel meant specifically for drilling ores, which is a level 15 ARV thing, and it doesn't require a lot of stuff, but it does require a little bit of Aristerman's Ascosium, Cobalt. It requires a little bit of everything. So I'm going to need to get some POIs rated or something else to that effect eventually. Looks like we're coming upon a decent forest area straight ahead. I don't know how wide that is, but that's a lot of trees. Yeah, I've already found a sand biome actually. Where was it? Out here, I believe. There. That's a sand biome right there. And I could actually go over there and look for golems if I wanted. I'll go over there and double check once I've made a complete, well, I don't know if I'll be able to make a complete orbit around here or not. I might just go a little bit further this way if that doesn't end up being more water, if it ends up being a deep forest or something. And then I will head over to the sand biome and see if I can kill some of those golems. This looks like we might be heading back out to water right over here a bit. Or maybe not. I mean, there is some water over here, so I really need to put a hover booster on here, along with better hover things. Let's see. Let's stop for a second. Can I make... No, I'm out of... I'm like completely out of copper almost. Which is fine. We've got some copper deposits that we've already discovered. Oh, there's a something off this direction. Let's see what this is that we got off this direction. Oh, it's off this direction. So it's probably more like that direction. Ah, it's a village. Let's explore this little village, shall we? Hello, village. I hear things spawning. let's just go ahead and land right out here. I know I could take my hover vessel in there, but I just want to land right here. Movement systems off, lights off, shotgun reloaded. Maybe they've got some copper in here. Now I want to completely avoid those crawlers if I can. And see if I can take them out and then take out their spawner. Just the crawler spawner is what I'm worried about. Crap, crap. Okay. It halfway saw me. But that's okay, it didn't completely see me. The main reason I'm worried about these is that the enemies are on hard difficulty. Ow! Okay, I can get rid of open wound. I cannot get rid of dermal parasite. Crap. Apparently it's still having that problem. Alright, let's see. I believe the crawler spawner is that one. I think that's the crawler spawner. Wow, is this even damaging it? No. That was interesting. Sorry for killing your pets, but they were trying to kill me, so, you know, I had to survive. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure the core is underneath in there. Really? Is that another crawler? Crap. I'm pretty sure the core's underneath there somewhere, so I can't effectively get under there. But I can search for loot crates. Were you already spawned or are you spawning? I don't know. Oh great, and I don't have any berry juice or anything. This is gonna be fun. Oh, and I can't spawn my drone near an enemy base. I'm definitely not going to try to kill these other things. Crap! I don't know why, but the crawler's damage seemed to affect me before it even attacked. I heard it, and I was going to kill it, but I couldn't. Okay. Can't spawn my drone. So I just have to try to avoid them while retrieving my backpack. Okay. Alright, good night, John. Thank you for joining us. I know there's at least one more crawler somewhere. I believe that was the other crawler spawner. Ooh, I got a hover vessel drill. Nice. And a tier 2 projectile pistol. Nice. It was definitely worth coming here. Okay, I also got antitoxic pills, some full solar panel blocks, force field emitters. Nice. Where are you going, crawler? Through the wall? Really? Really? Okay. What other loot do we have here? I'm pretty sure there's at least one more loot crate here that I can get somewhere. And I think, let's see, I don't think it's up here. This is where I was before. I think there's a loot crate somewhere else, at least one. Because I got one from there. What about up here? No. Nothing in there. I don't see any more in here. Is there only one loot crate in this entire place? No. I see it. I gotta get up there. Which means going in this way and up here. Correct? Yeah. There we go. Iron Cobalt Assault Rifle Tier 2. More force fields, more solar panels, and magnesium. Now, you say there should be 3. This is the second one. Where is the third one? Because in these, I don't see any. And I've already searched around this. Maybe I can see it from up here or not. Maybe it's in this building or not. If I had my drone, I could search for it with the drone. That's the first one. And then the second one was up there. Let's see if there's... Let's see. In here, I've already checked here. And yeah, that was the second one. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. If there is a third one, it's doing a good job of hiding. It said at the entrance in the building top left. Well, this is the only building at the entrance. And I don't see anything in here. I got that one and one over in there. But I don't see any other places that it could be. Because that went across there and it wasn't there. I think that there's only 2 in this one, but I could be wrong. East side. Let's see, they've got this building here, which has these. That's the one that I got second. There's nothing in that building. Yeah, I think that's all that's in here is these 2 crates. Unless there's something like hiding underneath some of these things. Which, you know, it's always possible, but I'm not going to spend all that time looking for it. Especially with it being concrete and the like. There may be something like hiding under this, but I don't know. I know that's where the generators and such are. But anyway, we went ahead and looted that. We got what we came here for. Now, if I wanted, I could add a drill module onto my hover vessel. And I've got force field emitters and more solar panels for a base that I can eventually make. I've got cobalt and iron, which is great. Magnesium, which is really helpful. So I think it's time... Actually, I really need copper. That's what I want. Let's see if I can find a little bit of copper somewhere around to make a couple of... I think there was some right there, actually. No, that's just a rock. To make a couple of more hover engines, and I want to put the hover engines in the front a little further out. And I put all the biofuel away. Give me biofuel. Look at that moon behind the clouds. That's pretty cool. Okay, copper, copper. Can you make 2 hover engines now? You can make 1. Go ahead and try to make 2. And I think what I'm going to put here in place of this, I don't know, but I'm going to replace that with something. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be out of copper. Let's see if I can find some more right around this area. Hey, look, it's a mountainous area. Yay! Mountains also have copper. Copper is almost literally found everywhere. Unlike silicon or iron, which are in specific places. I'm guessing that's why it's the most expensive as well, because it's actually found everywhere. Okay, now I should be able to make a second one. I'm going to want to build a cargo harvest cargo box too. Let's see, I am high enough level now that I can go ahead and unlock that. That. And that. I could go ahead and unlock the clone chamber, but I don't have room to put it on my thing. And let's unlock this. So now, once those two are made up, I'm going to want at least 4 of those coming out here. Actually, no, I'm going to want 2 of those and 2 of those. Actually, before you make 2 of those, let me do an experiment. If I put this out here, will the light shine through it? Or does it get covered up? So there's that and that. Okay, so the actual light still comes through them, which is fine, just like Windows. Okay. So go ahead and put that and that. I want this. There. And there. And you can put the hover engines here. And there. And then you can give me... I could probably leave that there, but... let's go ahead and take it out so I can use that space for something else. Go ahead and put this back in there. Can you make me an armor locker? Yes. Alright, weapons, armor, unlocked. Okay, are you able to make the armor? You should be. Very good. And that. So this... go ahead and give me that stuff back. Okay. Add this. Do I want it on the very front sticking out like a horn, or do I want to add another tier of stuff? I think I want to add another tier of stuff. So, how do I want to do this? Let's try that. And then once you've made those up, you have more iron? Yeah, you got plenty of iron because of that. Go ahead and make 20 more of those up. Now this, let's see. We can get rid of that and put this right here, or we could expand that out further. Yeah, let's put this here. No, you still get a Prometheum pack out when you take it out, but there's really no point in doing that because you don't use Prometheum packs for anything anymore. It's all Prometheum pellets. Prometheum packs are only good for fuel. So you can take them out all you want and then put them in other bases, but that's, you know, really the same as just keeping it biofuel. Alright, now that we have an armor locker and some armor, yeah! Jetpack! Okay. Let's see, can you also make, you can, I'm just gonna need more silicone or copper? More copper, of course. So let's go ahead and see how this works. Seems to work all right. And there goes my power. Level up. Okay. This is true. You can stack more fuel packs than you can biofuel. If you were trying to, say, store energy for, you know, for the future or something, yes. That would be a better way to do things. Alright, let's see. I need to find some copper. Oh, I just passed some. Passed a couple of them. Alright. Give me those. One RCS is more than enough for a vessel of this size. If it were larger, I would probably need a couple. But for what I have right now, this is perfectly fine. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab that. What else do I need to make for this vessel? Go ahead and take that and put full blocks here and there. And then with that, we're going to put the full thing right here. Actually, do I want to do that or... Yeah, that's probably fine. And with you being made up, like so. Okay, now I want you Alright, I want you in the air as well. Very good. Okay. So here, what I'm going to do, I think, let's see, if I put this like so, let's go ahead and reactivate that. if I do that, this, and then that, like so, and then take that and that off, put this, let's see, I don't know if I want to cover that up, but I do want to, yeah, let's do this. There. And then I'll go ahead and put those two back like so. Do I want to do that, or do I want... Let me see if I can make up a couple of glass things. Can I make up 2 of those? Please and thank you. Here... I'm just going to have this like so and so. Then I can fit a couple more things underneath there. Okay. Drone building. I want to put this there. Then this I will put let's do the angles like that. This, and then this. So now I've got the front and back relatively the same. It is a little, like the hover engines are a little higher than I would normally have them. So I think what I want to do, when I get the chance, is build 4 more hover engines and lower them down a bit. For the time being, I'm going to go ahead and just put these in there. And now I've got a mining hover vessel mini pod type thing. Yay! And it's like basically my mobile base because I don't actually have a base. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's going to be this stream. I went a little longer than I was planning, but, you know, it was worth it. Hanging out with all of y'all was really awesome. I look forward to doing it again next week, if at all possible. And I think I'm just going to park my hover vessel right over here in this low mountain area and set up a campsite. Let's go ahead and just... No, leave power on, those off, lights off. And since I have a, whatchamacallit, armor on, I, don't really need to worry about the temperature as much. Power on, movement systems off. Let me go ahead and reorganize all this. Movement systems, because I did change this. Alright, and go ahead and turn it off. Alright, so that's going to be it for this stream. I hope everybody enjoyed watching it. It was a lot of fun to record. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button for me. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, stay tuned to the channel because I ain't going nowhere. So, I'm KnowItAllDM. And as always, y'all have a great day.